Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Machine Ali on the return. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Going the other way, Lions have it. He's at the 30. The 10. And this will reach the end zone for Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead to 14-0. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everyone.
Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The drive begins with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Henry running to the left. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
What's up, niggas, man? Niggas mic'd up.
Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
Motherfucker.
I ain't got my mic.
They're going for this.
All right. All you need to do is bust a shot.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on
Huh?
downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares.
We already
All they do
in.
is get off
I
the field.
thought you already
Drop
done.
pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
You gonna have to
Challenged
wait to
by
the
the
next
offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Goff off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Goff setting the throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they're taking a few how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Off play action, Goff. Able to find Wright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs will not score. The defense holds and stops him toward that goal line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Play action here with Goff. Buying some time right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, yet again, partners, they choose to go for 2 instead of the PAT. And for the 2nd time in this ballgame, they are successful.
You and I both know, having done this for a while, sometimes you go into these games and you don't exactly know the mindset. This one, it's pretty clear. It's all about aggressiveness. And they've started from the beginning with it and more than likely going to finish with it, and they got a big lead to boot.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They give right side to Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. And you just get the play off. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Takes this in the area of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the Ravens 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Tight end going in motion here. And off the play fake. Here's Goff. Wide open down the field, and he has it! Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will
Goff's going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Screen here for Gibbs. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Hey, somebody, what's that?
Shotgun snap here to go. Catch is made in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This is Henry on second. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.